Hello everybody, Collier Swecker in Birmingham, Alabama. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Boy, it is hot here in Birmingham. Summer is here and apparently here to stay. Anyway, want to touch base with everybody. The Birmingham News yesterday, we're at the end of June, so this past Sunday, had a front page story about property and home prices saying they're stagnant and they're not moving for the most part based on the tax appraisals that came out citywide in Jefferson County primarily. So the story, when I'm talking about this, talks about Jefferson County, who really, from my observations of how they do their tax appraisals and after watching clients go through getting houses reassessed, they pretty much don't put much weight into what actually a house is worth. Obviously, they have no incentive to reduce pricing, and if they do, it's just because it's overwhelmingly obvious that they need to reduce the price in a certain area. So they don't do it very often, and now that we're having annual appraisals, it even makes it more crazy for them in the fact that they have to reappraise but don't really want to reduce prices too much. Certain areas they showed had fallen, but not to the scale across the board that prices truly have fallen. I'm one that really wants to make sure that we provide our clients, at least here at the Mega Agent Real Estate team, a honest assessment of what the market is really showing. And this market has showing better than a 0.5% decline, which is what they've said in many areas from last year. And that's from their assessment to last year to this year's assessment. So if you were to take the same approach to actually looking at what really sold in the area, what houses are really going for, it has decreased by more than a 0.5%, 1%, whatever they're showing. It's the situation's a little bit worse than they reported in there, because they're basing all their the whole story based on the tax assessor's office, which really does not do a good job at really appraising a house how the rest of the world would like to see it. All you care about and all I care about is what it's really worth on the open market. We don't care in a phantom world of taxation what it's worth unless it's really low. We all like that. But at the end of the day, don't rely on these tax appraisal assessments. They've gotten worse and worse about how they go about it. They really don't use comps like a realtor and an appraiser would. So be very careful and don't get discouraged. In some cases, they've dropped houses rarely below where they really should be. And in most cases, they're still way too high on the tax assessments. So keep that in mind. So if you're really worried about what it's selling for, talk to an appraiser, talk to a realtor, because they're not really using market analysis other than some way to figure out based on how much tax revenue they can get. If you got questions, comments, or you disagree with me, email me. Collier@megaagentrealestate.com. Have an awesome day.